expected. Des Moines Christian came out in his zone there, and that length already showing in that tipped pass. Pella's in his zone here, too.
7:18 remaining here in the third. Mariah Pruitt, an All-Stater a season ago, one of the top players returning in Class 3A. In the lane for Megan Miller, and Des Moines Christian will strike first 2-0.
A little bit of that full court semi-pressure there, that 1-2-2 we talked about.
High elbow, entry pass, and looking for Van Wyk, and she is fouled going up, and she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's great execution offensively there, because Des Moines Christian's in that 1-2-2 and just found a hole there at the free throw line, hit the pass there, and stuck the defense up, and we got the dump underneath.
So Van Wyk, a 79% free throw shooter, will bank in the first. Reagan is averaging 8.7 points per contest, second on the team. And the second coming from Van Wyk is in.
Put her 80% for the year, maybe.
So she'll get the first 2 for Pella. We're tied at 2, 6:49 remaining here in the first. And it's Des Moines Christian basketball. Right side Moeller, back to the top Pruitt. High elbow for Miller. Down low to Marin Miller. Kick out, 3 on the way for Des Moines Christian, no good. And then Madison Egg got the rebound, and Reagan Van Wyk wasn't looking for the pass, but it came to her, and she eventually recovered. Over the half-court line to Van Wyk, and she'll step out of bounds on the sideline. Turnover, Pella.
Yeah, and that's hard to pass over for our guards. You know, they got that 1-2-2, so there's a lot of arms there in about the half court. Hard to get over that.
And now Des Moines Christian basketball tied at 2. Left side Moeller. Pruitt, top of the circle, flips it to her right, Blaine Ingram. Miller to Miller. That pass was tipped and now eventually stolen by Pella, and it's Faith Deers. And here come the Lady Dutch. Up ahead to Van Wyk. Out to Vanderwall. Left side, Deers in the corner. Neg will try again from the corner for 3. Yes, Madison Neg buries it from the corner. Her favorite spot on the floor. And Pella their first lead, 5-2.
Yeah, picking up where she left off, I should say, from last Saturday. Hopefully that continues.
She's had a monster return in the 2021 portion of her calendar. She's up to 18 points per game. Left side 3, no good. Nag will likely garner plenty of all-state attention coming up this season. The future Northwestern basketball player, a team rebound out of bounds after a missed three-pointer for Des Moines Christian. Pella basketball up 5-2.
Yeah, it looks like Pella's going to try to make Des Moines Christian beat us from the outside. We're in that 2-3 zone, trying not to let their length beat us.
Over the half-court line is Madison Neg, picks up her dribble in a little bit of trouble. Out to Reagan Van Wyk, far left side. Flips it right side to Vanderwall. All on the perimeter here for Pella. In the corner, Neg. She'll try again from the corner for 3. Yes, Madison Neg back-to-back as she buries it. Same spot, nothing but net.
Well, that's one thing that can pull a team out of a zone right there. If you find those openings, find the open shot, and you hit them.
8-2, Pella leading by 6. Des Moines Christian hasn't trailed too much in the season. Their only loss this year has come to Dallas Center Grimes. 4:56 remaining here in the first. Pruitt will lose her dribble, pick it back up, and somehow get the layup to go. A little fadeaway right in front of the rim, and Pruitt showing why she's one of the top players in the state, and she'll get the steal forced here from Pella on the other side.
Yeah, that's an example of just trying to force a pass. We got to be careful with that. We weren't doing that early, and now Anna with the...
And Anna, as you mentioned, a tip and a steal for her. Pella will reset their offense, skip past to Nag. In the corner, here's Faith Deer, steps inside the line, can't get the 12-footer to go. Rebound is out of bounds, last off of Annika Peterson. So a first substitution is Jocelyn Helgens in for Des Moines Christian. Do have some Hy-Vee Fuel Saver to give away. As Sherry Fadenhauer has won 50 cents on her Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card. We're giving away Fuel Saver savings during every broadcast this season in the Radio 3-Point Challenge. Pruitt, center of the lane, works it right side here in the corner. Here's Marin Miller, hands it off to Megan Miller. Now left side, Pruitt kicks out the pass again. Long possession here as we get set.
Well, that zone for defense or for Pella looks to be pretty effective right now. They're very disciplined in that 2-3.
Some subs will come in next stoppage for Coach Garland, but as you said, long possession here for DMC. 3:47 in the first. Pella 8, Des Moines Christian 4. Right side three is on the way, no good. And the rebound is to Faith Deers, who's knocked on the floor, and then we'll throw it right over to Des Moines Christian. Turnover, Pella, their third, and Des Moines Christian will cash in with a three. Bad choice there by Deers. She should have just taken the timeout.
Yeah, I tell you what, played an excellent defensive series there on that possession, and got the stop and the rebound, and lost control and threw it away.
That's one of those where I think Coach Garland was trying to get to it, but it was too late, and just got to, at that point, it's okay to take the timeout there. In the corner, Deers trying to answer. We'll let the defense go by her instead. We'll shot fake it. It's Vanderwall online for three. Yes, Anna Vanderwall buries the third tray of the night for the Dutch.
There we go. She has not been hitting a lot of those, so that's good to see early in this game.
11-7 with 2:57 remaining here in the first. Des Moines Christian basketball down by 4. Looking for more is Pruitt, and it's off the back iron, no, and clearing it is Reagan Van Wyk.
Yeah, great box out by Reagan there. Had her girl all the way under the basket.
Out to Vanderwall. Skip pass in the corner, Deers. Pass cutting in is Madison Egg on the post, back out to Faith. Skips it over to Vanderwall. Baseline, here's Van Wyk drawing a double team, and she'll kick it back out to Vanderwall. Skip pass in the corner. Can she do it again? Neg for three, no. And the rebound is controlled by Megan Miller of Des Moines Christian. They're running ahead with numbers, and they'll get past the Pella defense for an easy two, as Helgens will knock it in. Off the rebound, Des Moines Christian scores quickly. And now Deers at the elbow. Bounce pass out. Van Wyk left side. Can she nail it from three? Yes! Reagan Van Wyk is up to 5 points and a Pella High V timeout as it's 14-9 Lady Dutch. Radio broadcast booth, Andrew Schneider and John Holterhouse back with you. 14-9. 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Pella up on Des Moines Christian. So we welcome you back on 92.1 KBLS. And hopefully on Pella Dutch Live on YouTube, having some audio issues that we're sorting out. Down low, pass that was tipped initially, center of the lane and a travel. A lot of movement there as Caitlin Mumm just off the bench never got settled, and Pella packed the lane there effectively with Namiga and Tauki coming on the floor.
Yeah, very, very good response defensively. I think the one Christian girl there just thought she had us beat, and we got in position pretty quick, recovered pretty quick.
Also on the floor is Ashlyn Baki for Des Moines Christian. Namiga give and go pass to Nag. Madison dribbles it inside the perimeter, finding Vanderwall. Anna, she'll go center of the lane, and she'll get stuck, and she is bumped into.
That was either going to be a foul or a travel there. I wasn't sure what they were going to call. Might have slid her pivot foot a little bit.
With a minute 29 remaining in the corner, Reagan Van Wyk for three! Yes, Reagan Van Wyk knocks down her second of the quarter, and it's 17-9 Lady Dutch.
Well, so far picking up where we left off Saturday, aren't we?
That was good to get that one, I think, out of the way. Get a win under their belt because Pella playing with some confidence here early. Namiga clears a rebound. Here's Madison Neg, and she will throw it away. And saving it, trying to, was Pella out of bounds. A little miscommunication down the floor. That's been the only weakness so far. 4 turnovers, and there's been a lot of freebies given away here by the Lady Dutch.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. You know, it's kind of what we talked about early. They've had some really good offensive possessions where they just take care of the ball. They're moving well. They're beating that zone. They're finding open shots. We keep doing that, and don't give them the freebies like that. I think we'll be in good shape. 17-9.
Pella has an 8-point lead with a minute 9 remaining here in the first, or minute 4, I should say, remaining here in the first quarter. Do have a couple of late substitutions. Blaine Ingram back in, Anna Childerston in for Pella, trying to give Reagan Van Wyk some rest. Also Madison Egg out, Annika Peterson in. So Coach Garland with an 8-point lead, trying to keep his starters fresh for what will be, I think, a very competitive game down the stretch yet again.
Yeah, good time to do it with a minute left in the quarter. Get some extra extended rest time there.
Here's Pruitt, top of the circle for Caitlin Mumm. Back over to Pruitt, drawing a double team, dribbling through the defense, and she can't get her shot to fall. Good defense of possession again. Tauki clears the rebound. Pella up ahead, Faith Deers. Deers, high elbow, Namiga to the center of the lane, and she'll get it off the window and in. Jasmine Namiga adds to the scoring, and it's a 19-point first quarter over Des Moines Christian.
Great position by Jasmine there at the high post, and it was a nice pass to get that feed to her.
25 seconds remaining. Pruitt in the corner, a shot fake, drawing a sea of white jerseys every time she dribbles into the lane, knowing her strength and her ability to score. In the corner, Moeller looking for a three. She can't get it to fall. Jasmine will clear it for Pella.
Want to get the last shot here for sure. 7 seconds to go.
6 seconds remaining. Here's Tauke. Tauke over to Childerston. Childerston for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound to Pruitt just before the horn. But a great start here for the Lady Dutch. On top of Des Moines Christian, Lions will start with the basketball, working right to left. A Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update. As Earlham 16, Pleasantville 8 after 1. That's girls action on KNIA 3. Right side. Here's Caitlin Mumm, gets it out to Pruitt, back over to Moeller. Pruitt, long-range three on the way, knocks it in. Mariah Pruitt has been the only threat so far for Des Moines Christian. She has 8 of their 12 points.
And that's one I think you'll let them have and let them beat us with that. As 2 or 3 feet behind the line, that's a nice shot.
Des Moines Christian trying to ramp up the defensive intensity here on this possession. Starting this quarter, it is Anna Vanderwall who has it. Kicks it out. Madison Negg. Negg hit a couple of threes. She's stuck on the baseline. Out to Deers. Deers passes up a shot looking for Namiga. A lot of passes here. And Annika Peterson.
Good patience by Pella.
Out to Namiga.
Shots, but waiting for the perfect one.
And then in the corner, Negg lets it fly from a three-point range. No good. And the rebound is tipped out of bounds last off of Faith. And it will go to DMC.
Just really good passing by Pella. Almost a little bit of a... I can't think of the word. There's a couple shots in there they could have taken, I think, but they're really patient. Good ball movement.
Mumm gets it center of the lane for 2. And a good start here for Des Moines Christian. A 5-0 run in the first minute 20. As Vanderwall over to Namiga. Bullet pass across the way for Faith Deers. Deers dribbles baseline, takes it up, loses control on her way up. Offensive rebound, Namiga kicks it out. Vanderwall looking for 3. Yes! Anna Vanderwall pours it in after the offensive rebound, and that's a big answer for the Lady Dutch, 22-14.
Big shot. You don't want to let Des Moines Christian go on a big run there. That's a good stopper.
Center of the lane to Megan Miller. Pruitt nearly loses it out of bounds. It will stay with the Lions as she gets it out to Moeller. Now left side, it's Mumm. Out to Megan Miller. Miller on the left wing. In the corner, Ingram. Here's Moeller. And some patience here for the Lions. Shot fake for Pruitt. Center of the lane runner. Can't get it to fall. Jasmine clears it. 4th rebound already for Namiga.
Yeah, nice rebound there. She went up high for that one.
Here's Madison Egg in the corner, Deers. Deers has passed up a couple of shots.
Good
and
look.
that time a bad pass as she throws it away. And it's stolen. 5th Pella turnover. Steal goes to Megan Miller. Probably would have been better just to try the shot there. But as it stands, it's Des Moines Christian answering. They can't get it to go, but Kate Moeller, the former Pella youth player, will chase down the offensive rebound. And it stays with the Lions. Moeller looking for a 3. Too long. Loose ball rebound collected by Anna Vanderwall. Up ahead to Madison Negg. Negg off the rebound, has her shot blocked. She'll hit the deck as Miller knocked it down, and Moeller gets the rebound again here for DMC. Pella back on defense with 5:09 remaining here in the second. 22-14. Left side, Mumm in the corner, Pruitt. Pruitt has 8 points to lead the Lions thus far. Tied for the game lead with Negg, and the free throw line jumper is in for Megan Miller.
Yeah, Megan Miller's hit a couple of those right there at the free throw line. She's got a nice, smooth shot from there.
22-16, Pella on top of DMC. Namiga in a little bit of trouble here, and she'll get tied up. Coach Garland was asking for a timeout, and it's another turnover Pella. Or I guess it stays on the arrow, but that's effectively a turnover. So Reagan Van Wyk, after a lengthy break, is back on. Pella back to their starting 5 here, up by 6.
It's a little surprised to see Reagan sitting as long as she did, but she should be well rested. She was off to a hot start there.
Here's Vanderwall. Draws a double team on the dribble, and she's knocked into. As Jocelyn Helgens just onto the floor, bumps her on the arm. On the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, it's Norwalk versus Grinnell boys action on 94.3 KNIA, PCM hosting State L on KRLS 3, Pleasantville 16, Earlham 8, girls action on KNIA 3, Knoxville Grandview Christian boys coming up later tonight on 95.3 KNIA. That's your Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. 22-16, Pella ball. There's a screen. Deers will lose the dribble. Recover out to Negg. Bounce pass center of the lane. Peterson off the window and in. Annika Peterson adds to 24-16 Pella.
Little payback, get that 15-footer off the free throw line. Nice shot by Annika.
3:58 remaining. Skip past Pruitt. Long range three is in. Wide open. Pruitt came off a screen and was wide open from NBA range. She has 11. It's 24-19.
Yeah, she's been the zone buster so far. We've done pretty good in that zone, but she's hit a few big shots.
Deers over the timeline. Out to Neg. Off the dribble for three. Can't get it to fall. Then White gave it a good go, but it's a rebound DMC. And here come the Lions down by 5. 3:29 remaining here in the second. A lot of barking coming out here from the Pella coaching staff about how this is being handled. Then White will clear the rebound, and now she'll get it over the timeline. Out to Vanderwall at the volleyball line. Pella up by 5, 3:10 here in the second. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians. We'll tell you about it after Neg gets it off the window on the spin move, and she's in double figures. She had a couple of threes that she hit, just up to 8 points.
Yeah,
but
she's
still
playing hard. She just asked for a little breather there. She's working hard and a little tired, but having a good start.
A whistle on Deers, her first foul. Just the first for Pella, actually. So well done by the defense here, John, that they've held DMC, I think, largely in check minus Pruitt, and they haven't gotten in any foul trouble yet. 3 fouls for DMC.
Yeah, I agree. They've been effective in this 2-3 zone. Like I said, the outside shot will bust that, but Pruitt's the only one that's gotten a couple good shots against it.
Lions have the ball down by 7, 26-19 Pella, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians. And then a whistle and a foul as Namiga was going after the ball, and Miller was just out of position. I'm surprised to see that call. I thought she had a clean look to the ball, and I think they did a little anticipation whistle on that one.
Yeah, looked pretty 50-50, but
stays DMC. Pella trying to keep the defensive pressure. Here's Pruitt dribbling onto the elbow, now back on the perimeter. Right side, Marin Miller back out to Pruitt with Tauke guarding her. Megan Miller dribbles around, and it's pickpocketed by Tauke.
Nice hands by Tauke there.
And she will try to find a teammate that wasn't there, though, and throw it right back. That's just some inexperience there. As at that point, she needed to pull out the offense. Des Moines Christian trying to answer from 3, no. And Peterson collects the rebound here for Pella. 26-19, 2:03 remaining here in the second.
Yeah, Tauke just lost her dribble. There's a point where you just got to stop, gather yourself, and get control of it.
Jasmine drives hard up the left side of the lane, and she earns 2 foul shots.
Yeah, Namiga's had a nice start in this game, sitting on 2 points, chance to get a couple more, but defensively and rebounding, she's had a great start.
First of 2 for Jasmine is off the back of the rim. No. Namiga coming in has struggled from the foul line. She was 7 of 18. Kennedy Van Vart gets her first appearance, giving Vanderwall some rest here. And then the second is in for Jasmine. She has 3 points tonight, 4 rebounds. Pella.
I got to see if we can't keep that lead up to 8 to 10 points by halftime.
27-19 with 1:47 remaining till the half. Right side, Moeller. Again, a lot of distant offense here away from that 3-point line. Back to Moeller, back to Pruitt. Pruitt flipping it left side now. 5 guards here for DMC as they spread out and try to get this zone stretched here for Pella. Pruitt, top of the key, is open for 3, and she's got it locked in. 14 points for her. And she's been the only thing keeping Des Moines Christian in this game so far. Here's Van Wyk, cut center of the lane, and she'll get it knocked out of bounds off of the Lions.
Yeah, good
her shot was blocked.
Yeah, good aggressive move there by Reagan.
Well, and there's been 3 blocks, John, already in the lane here for DMC, so they are doing all they can, I think, to prevent points in the paint here for Pella.
Yeah, they are. I think both teams have a similar strategy, trying to make each other beat each other from the outside. So far, both teams are coming through from that respect.
Free throw line jumper for Peterson, and it will get the friendly bounce off the back of the rim and in. Peterson's hit a couple from the free throw line here in the second quarter. 29-22, Pella up by 7. in a three-point shooting contest, both these teams coming in are dead even in terms of percentage overall, right around 29%. 50 seconds remaining. Right side, it's Caitlin Mung. Down low, good defense, but she shoots through it anyway. Marin Miller knocks in the points in the paint.
That was a solid post-up and shot there. Annika was playing good defense there. Just a great execution.
34 seconds remaining. Pella would love to hold this one, I think. Arrow favors the Lions. Skip pass out to Tauke. In the corner, Neg. Neg tries from three. Good look, but it doesn't fall. And the rebound here for Pruitt. And now pass up ahead. The transition game again as Moeller will cash in for two. With 13 seconds remaining, here's Deers. Coach Van Heemer barking some instructions out. Peterson out to Deers. Deers kicks it in the corner at the buzzer for three. No. And it's a good one here.
More milk in the tank with less effort. Our robotic feeding systems provide optimal feed efficiency for a healthy and productive herd. And we have a line of innovative barn products that create an animal-friendly environment focused on the cow's well-being and comfort.
I think she's made all of them.
Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say when I can't feel things. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say when I am
as our halftime score. Pella 29, Des Moines Christian 26. Lions are in their road blue uniforms working left to right. Pella in their home whites working left to right for the Lions. Pella working right to left in their home white jerseys. Mariah Pruitt, the All-Stater, will get things started. She leads all scorers with 14. Here's Moeller. See what DMC has drawn up here. Out to Moeller. Open. Left side three on the way. No good. And then a tie-up on the rebound. And they're going to call Neg with a foul. Or they're going to say Neg had it and stepped out of bounds. That's probably what the call is, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't see that they tacked a foul up there, but I thought that's what they called it first, too.
Handoff outside Miller. Both team with their starting five. Here's Pruitt. Miller, top of the key, three. That's way off the mark. Good box out as Madison Egg gets her second here of the night.
Yeah, you know it's a good box out, and the ball comes off the rim and hits the floor. Nice job by Madison there.
Peterson in the corner, Neg. Out to Deers. Finding a wide open Madison Egg underneath for two. That time the defense drew off on both Madison and Faith, and then the give-and-go pass, John.
I thought that might be an open look for Faith again, but good decision by her. A wide open Neg underneath.
31-26. Pella will strike first here in the second half. Moeller, top of the circle to Marin Miller. Miller has it tipped away, and it's stolen by Pella. Reagan Van Wyk. Lady Dutch in their offensive set. Out back to Van Wyk between the circles. Reagan dribbles off the defense. High elbow, Peterson. Spins it back out, Deers. Online for three, no. Just a little bit long for Faith. That would have been a big one for her confidence-wise. Moeller will collect the rebound here for DMC. Pruitt, dribble drive through a sea of green, and she'll get it in for two.
Pruitt's having a strong game. We're going to put a lot of focus on her.
Out to Faith, baseline, and she's knocked into and will hit the deck. It will stay Pella ball. That foul was on Pruitt. That's her first. Neither team in any foul trouble, John. Just 4 in the first half and 2 in the first half for Pella, 4 for DMC in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians.
Yeah, it's been a very well-played game, clean game. Been a fun one to watch.
Out to Faith, left wing. Skip past Reagan. Reagan will catch and shoot from 3. That's short. Chasing down the rebound, though, is Anna Vanderwall. Pella will reset. Vanderwall shoots at center of the lane. Tried to take it herself. Didn't draw the contact she wanted there. Thought there was a foul coming. Shot it high off the backboard. Rebound DMC. 31-28. Lions. Elbow jumper doesn't go. And there's Reagan Van Wyk to collect the rebound for the Lady Dutch. In the corner to Vanderwall. Anna dribbles with her left hand back out to Reagan. And that one was telegraphed. And Pruitt will lay it off the glass and in easily. That's a costly turnover for Pella. Second steal for Pruitt.
A little too easy there. Just a cross pass on the front court, or in the back court, I should say, and need a little ball fake there that might add a back door to the basket.
5:35 remaining. Skip pass. Neg, catch and shoot. 3 and a big answer. Madison Neg is up to 13 points. She has 5 in the quarter, and it's back to a 2-possession lead for the Lady Dutch. 34-30. That shot in rhythm, John.
Very nice shot. Definitely one Pella needed. See if that can't get Maddie going again.
Pruitt off the defense. Has it rim out. It was a good look. And they'll say last off of Moeller from DMC. And I was about to say she can't miss. That was a good looking shot, and she just was unfortunate. That one went halfway in.
Yeah, off the glass, rolled all the way around the rim, almost time and a half, I think, and popped out of there.
Sometimes to win these games, you need a little luck, too. See if Pella can keep it going here, up by 4. They've led almost the entirety of this game, for the exception of the first play. And Pruitt will tip it over the timeline. It will stay Pella basketball as she nearly intercepted another.
Yeah, Des Moines Christian's looking for that now. We're going to have to get strong with our ball fakes. Another great
And there's
pass.
another good cutting lane as Neg points back to Faith Deers. Madison has 15, and Faith again finding a wide open number 50 in the lane.
Well, there's a little adjustment there I think Pella's made, looking for that interior pass, just sneaking behind that 1-2-2 defense.
4:37 remaining here in the third, 36-30. Lady Dutch up by 6. Reagan Van Wyk nearly gets the steal. And inside, kick out pass. Miller on the way for 3. Back iron, no. And there's Reagan Van Wyk again. She's had some big rebounding nights for Coach Garland and company. She'll dribble it over the timeline. Out to Faith. Looking for Madison. Madison a shot fake. Got the defense to bite.
You feel like this is a big offensive possession.
And can Neg finish it? No. And Pruitt will clear it for DMC.
Spoke a bit too soon on that one.
Halfway through the third quarter, 4 minutes remaining, 36-30. Pella up by 6 over number 2 in Class 3A, Des Moines Christian. Can Pella hang on here in the second half? Started with a 3-point lead and find a signature win. I think there's a lot of questions yet to be answered between now and the final horn. DMC works it right side to Marin Miller. Miller out to Pruitt. Pella, a lengthy defensive possession here. Center of the lane jumper. I think they'll give that up every time, but they got to get the rebound. They do.
Yeah, great defensive stand there.
And now up ahead, numbers here for Pella, but they mistimed the pass. Faith has been just a little bit off in transition, and that's a costly turnover again. Pruitt gets her third steal.
Yeah, good intentions there, but I think she had an open look if she would have taken the layup to the basket there.
And now Pruitt, who's been on fire from downtown, hits her 5th 3 of the night. And that's a huge one for DMC. That is the only thing keeping the Lions in this game, has been Pella's turnovers and Pruitt from 3. Otherwise, Lady Dutch have played another good game against a good team. But there's another turnover. Just a lazy pass in for Pella.
Yeah, and some of that goes on Annika there. She's got to jump to the ball. She was kind of taking her eye off it and going to the basket before she had it. You got to jump to the ball and go get it.
Either way, not a good connection there. And that's the second consecutive possession with a Pella turnover. So it's 36-33. Pella has led the vast majority of this game, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians. But they're up to 9 turnovers. And Pruitt tries to continue her hot streak. Rebound is tipped out of bounds, and it will go over to Pella. Don't know if I agree with that call either. I thought it was tipped out by Peterson. But Pella will take it. So Tauke is in for the first time in this half, staying with Namminga.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense game so far. It's played at with a lot of energy and pretty good pace back and forth. A couple girls are really looking for a break there, so I think there's a much wanted dead ball.
The Moines Christian coaching staff had an extended argument. They're not going to win the battle. And there's another throwaway Pella. That time, another bad pass for the Lady Dutch. They are giving Des Moines Christian far too many opportunities here in the second half. And a lot of unforced errors here for the Lady Dutch. Let's see if DMC capitalizes. Miller, a shot blocked. And the official will say too much contact for Namminga. And 2 shots coming from Marin Miller. At the foul line, DMC shoots 57%. Marin Miller coming in is 65% from the line, and we'll get a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. It's with 2:06. And they have not been able to maintain the offensive Namminga was cutting to the hole. And fortunate here as the that's a big one. Meg's up.
This one's going to be fun down at the end, isn't it?
Madison Neg, dribble, drive, works it through. Pella. Bowler. Get really Good go. And on to a narrow lead throughout the majority of this game so far. As they're up 40-38, they survive 5 turnovers in the third quarter, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, to maintain that advantage, but they probably won't survive this one. Pruitt with numbers, and her shot was blocked, and then a foul call on Peterson. And again, it's just, I mean, credit DMC a little bit, John, for their intensity, but Pella's just not thinking enough about where the basketball is going.
Yeah, you're right there, and that's Kylie. I'm not, don't want to pick on her, but
not trying to. But.
Yeah, but this is it's a very intense game, playing with a lot of speed. Not a lot of varsity experience there, and credit her for what she's given to this game. But got to be strong with the pass and have good ball fakes.
Well, Pruitt is at the line. She's only a 65% foul shooter, but the way she's been shooting tonight, she's not the player you want at the charity stripe. As coming into this quarter unofficially, we have her 5 of 6 from 3. She'll miss, but an offensive rebound, DMC. There's been a few of those that have been really big here in the quarter. Pruitt for 3. She won't get it to go, and Madison Egg will clear it. That time, that was a potential heartbreaker again for the Lady Ducks, but they'll keep their 1-point lead. And a skip pass low for Deers. And then Pruitt will knock into Anna Vanderwall, her second. Neither team in any foul trouble here in the fourth. 2 for Pella in the half and 3 for DMC. Lions on defense. Pella still hanging on to a narrow 1-point lead.
Well, the 1-2-2 zone defense is kind of a trapping defense, and it's meant for teams with some length to get their hands in the passing lanes, and we just got to be really strong with the ball down the stretch.
In the corner, Nag. To add to the lead, she can't get it to go, but Faith Deers will put it back in for 2. Faith finally on the board here tonight, and that's a big one. All of them are big here in this fourth quarter.
Really big possession. Got 3-point lead that we had at halftime.
Moeller is left open in the corner, and she hits it off the side of the backboard. She has been off here tonight in her homecoming of sorts. Pella nearly turns it over. Peterson will save it. Center of the lane jumper, can't get it to go. And then she'll foul on the rebound. At that point, Annika, I think, rushed it and just needed to hold up there. And, again, Pella's got 4 timeouts. I hate to say that you have to use them, but with every possession matters so much, John. Sometimes it's okay to reset and take one.
Sometimes you just got to gather yourself there. She got the nice job picking up that loose ball, but she got a little bit out of balance. You just got to gather yourself.
That's what I mean. Easier said than done, but those are the little things that Pella needs to do, as that's a pounding the paint 2 for Megan Miller, just off the left side of the bricks.
All right, here we go. 1-point game in the fourth quarter. We've been here before.
Vanderwall over the half-court line. In the corner, it's 42-41.
Nice patience there by Faith.
Out to Tauke. Tauke did not want to shoot that ball. She was open but decided against it. Here's Deer. She'll trigger one from the corner. It's short. Madison Nag will get the rebound, and her putback is no good. Probably should have been called a foul as she knocked into Baki. And now Des Moines Christian with a chance to take the lead. No. And the rebound goes out of bounds.
Madison is really tired right now. She's working hard. Just got to hang in there for another 5 minutes.
5:48 remaining here in the fourth.
She might be getting a sub.
Pella's up by 1, 42-41.
Now Annika coming out. Jasmine in for Annika.
And then Reagan is in for Tauke. Pella has to be smart here. They've dodged a lot of bullets here in the second half.
So starting 5 other than Jasmine for Annika Peterson.
Well, the official had something to say to somebody over there. Not sure what.
They're all big possessions now, but this one feels big. Up 1.
Up 1 with the ball over the half-court line on a pass. Left side, Nag. Madison launches it in the corner. Here's Deers. Deers nearly lost the handle on it. It's fired back out to Van Wyk. Van Wyk will have it knocked out of bounds, and they'll say off her leg. And a turnover, Pella.
Yeah, I think she might have been looking for a foul there, but she really kind of lost control of it on the way up, and it ended up coming down off her knee, I think.
Can the Pella defense find another stop? Still up by 1 with 5:20 remaining here in the fourth. In the corner, Pruitt. Van Wyk, an immediate hand in her face to at least contest it. No shot taken. Out to Megan Miller. And now Pruitt. Cut off by Naminga. still keeps her dribble going. And so throw it away.
That was great defense. Pruitt just tried to do a little bit too much that time.
Deers off the Euro
Nice.
step and count it.
Great
Faith Deers
finish. Great finish by Faith with her left hand there. Nice Euro step.
takes advantage of the third Des Moines Christian turnover of the half. 44-41 Pella. High elbow out to Miller. Pruitt in front of the Lions bench. Miller working on Namiga. And a foul on the floor. Just the fourth here for Pella.
Just Namiga.
It's her
Well, that's
third.
her third now. Shouldn't be too much of an issue down the stretch.
That's a good foul.
Would have been a layup, I think.
And on the inbound, the jumper will fall. A friendly roll in for Ingram. Her first bucket of the night, and that's maybe one of the lucky bounces DMC wasn't getting here in the half. Namiga will throw it, or excuse me, Deers was cutting to the hole, and Nag will throw it away. And DMC is at the line to tie or take the lead. Pella just can't find a way to keep throwing the ball away. It's been the story of their season. If they were, again, it's ifs, what, ands, or buts, but it's why they're losing these close games. They've got to find a way to overcome it here, though. They still have a 1-point lead.
Still have a 1-point lead.
Miller
That's
will
free
miss
throw.
the first. It's not easy. We're not trying to say it's easy, but we're rooting hard for Pella to finally come up with one of these. It is tied, though. And a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside for just a moment. For Radio 3-Point Challenge, we need more people to sign up as we approach the halfway or past the halfway point in the season. On the other side of a Pella Hy-Vee timeout, we're in our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Lady Dutch, Des Moines Christian tied at 44. Pella has led the majority of this game, but 8 second-half turnovers so far for Pella. They'll get it over to Anna Vanderwall. Namiga was posting up, may have been open for a second, but now Pella trying to reset the offense. DMC trying to crank up that defensive intensity. Then White has to tiptoe to keep the pass in bounds. Center of the lane, Namiga. Through the defense, can't get it to go, and it should be a foul on DMC on the rebound. Oh, that's a bad call.
Okay.
They'll say off of Van Wyk as she was knocked into.
There's two options. That was either a foul on DMC or it was out of bounds on DMC, and we didn't get either one. So
There was unfortunately a third option, John, and that's a really
third
bad
option
call.
was a wrong option, put it that way.
Now DMC a chance to lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. 3:36 remaining. And Namiga called with a foul, her fourth. As coming open was Mum, and she'll have 2 shots.
Yeah, and you start looking at the foul situation now. Not anybody in, well, Jasmine does have 4, but Des Moines Christian will now be in the bonus the rest of the half after this, rest of the game after this.
And they're back
possession
on
here.
top.
And Des Moines Christian only has 3 fouls, so that's an advantage in a game like this.
They are 4 of 8 from the line. The second is in. Mum has 6. Here's Pella. Then Wyke works it over to Vanderwall. In the corner, Deers. Skip pass over to Van Wyk. Has a head fake. Right side, Vanderwall. Pella down by 2. 19 points in the first quarter. It's been a lot harder since then.
See if we can't work one into the paint here and get an easy, well, nothing's going to be easy, but get a layup if we can.
In the corner, Deers for 3, no. And fight for the rebound, loose ball, and it's eventually controlled by Pruitt. A lot of contact again, the officials swallowing their whistles. It's been a very favor. You know there's never any favor there, but obviously all the 50-50 calls have...
They move well, they rotate well, long arms. It's been very effective.
2:41 remaining here in the fourth. Des Moines Christian a 2-point lead over Pella. Lady Dutch led the majority of this game. 8 turnovers in the second half have not been helpful either. So we're not putting it all on the stripes here, but a lot of things that have not been going Pella's way. They nearly tip a pass away and get the steal. Said DMC is going to be content here with burning some clock and looking for the perfect shot.
Now that would.
Oh, they'll go through the fingertips, and it's a turnover DMC. A little too much mustard as it went through Mum's fingertips. So Pella another break here, but they have to do something on offense.
Must need to stop there. Yep. See if we. I'd like to see if we can't sneak behind that defense and get a shot in the paint.
Starting 5 on the floor for Pella here in the fourth quarter, down by 2, 46-44.
Moines Christian's been very aggressive, pulling their defense out, so we might be able to sneak behind it.
Did for a couple of buckets in the third quarter. Neg is over the half-court line with about 2 seconds to spare. In the corner, Deers.
There it is, behind the back.
It's out of bounds off of Pruitt. They had a couple of options, as you said, down below, but it's easier said than done to get it down there with the quickness of DMC in the paint.
On the weak side, it's wide open if we can get a pass to the high post at the free throw line there and sneak it underneath on the backside of that defense.
Vanderwall out to Neg, pops it up for Ben Wyke, and there's the opening, and Madison will knock it in for 2, and we're tied.
That's exactly what we need to do. We've been able to do that 2 or 3 times, and it's there. Just got to get that pass to the middle first.
Tied at 46. 1:35 remaining here in the fourth. Des Moines Christian has the ball. Pruitt is flashing open, but no aggressive passes here yet. They'll catch her in the corner, and another Pella Hy-Vee timeout here for DMC. Our score is 46 all with 1:23 remaining here in the fourth. Des Moines Christian has the ball.
We've got defense here. We got 4 guards in the game, along with Neg in our forward position.
A lot of speed on the floor, the most that Coach Garland has to offer with Tauke.
And we are in a man-to-man. He did change it up. A little different look.
And the shot won't fall. Pella has the ball. Here's the rebound and a chance to take a late lead.
Yeah, he came out in a man-to-man. Des Moines Christian wasn't quite ready for that different look.
Here's Deers in the corner, Tauke. Tauke will bounce it out to Faith. And a Pella Hy-Vee timeout or a moving screen, or what was the call?
Good question. I didn't even see.
It had to be a lane violation. I think
It had to be. There was no
no foul. That's another bad turnover for Pella. Not sure what happened
completely
there.
Unforced there. If we were in the paint, that's just losing track of where you're at.
40 seconds remaining. Here's Pruitt.
Straight up.
Kick it out to Moeller. Left side, Megan Miller.
How bad would Moeller like to hit this shot?
I think badly. Mum loses the dribble for a second. An offensive rebound. Shot is blocked by Tauke. What a shot blocked by Tauke. That gives Pella a chance with 18 seconds remaining. And a Pella Hy-Vee timeout. Tauke with the play of the game so far. It was a wide open shot for Marin Miller on the offensive rebound, John. And Pella will answer.
It looked like it was going to be an easy bucket, didn't it? I mean, we had the defensive rebound and lost the possession. It was picked up by Des Moines Christian. Looked like it was going to be a wide open layup, and Tauke came out and blocked that one. Great play.
We're tied at 46. Pella with the number 2 team in Class 3A. A state contender. Pella has had their chances against Ankeny, against Grinnell, against Indianola, Pella Christian,
Dallas and Grimes.
In all 6 of their losses, and then early in the season against North Polk, who was a ranked team at the time.
Yeah, and all similar games. I mean, 4 or 5 points in the or even less in the fourth quarter.
Pella's been in every single one of their games this season, John. They've had a chance to win, and you're not going to win them all usually with Pella's talent. That's just not the case. But 6-6 does not feel as good as 9-3. But they have the ball here. They've got 9 turnovers. They've survived with good defense. They have a chance to win.
Yeah, the thing here is Des Moines Christian only has 3 fouls right now, too. So them fouling us, if they're going to do it, they're going to have to go after and foul us early. I wouldn't think they would want to do that.
They're going to be hyper-aggressive, though.
Yeah, they're not going to want to put us on the free throw line, but they do have the advantage of being aggressive here, knowing they only have 3. So got to be strong with the basketball here.
So you're looking for 50, right?
Yep.
For the last shot.
Absolutely.
Here's Faith out to Vanderwall. And there's a pass that's tipped. Deers, a runner in the lane. She knocks it in with 2 seconds left. And Pruitt will not get the shot off, and Pella will win. Fouls.
Make them catch it on this side of the court. We can't foul because we've got 6. All those things you got to consider.
And it's a full.
They're in the bonus. We can't let them roll the ball in, but we just got to make them use that clock early. And we are matching up full court pretty much. Just can't foul here.
And now with 2 seconds remaining, they'll get a pass up ahead, and it's intercepted by Anna Vanderwall. And the Lady Dutch will knock off number 2 in Class 3A, Des Moines Christian.